Okay, welcome back. This video will be completely about the iron farm, or let's say about the stone moss, which spawns the stone guys and they will drop iron. Um, because here I found something very interesting. So yes, I made a new world to figure out if something new would spawn, because as you know, on my main world, there I already looked in the whole stone biome, but I already was assuming kind of that they would add areas where this moss is simply laying on the ground, and this is now the very first time that I've seen it. This is my live reaction to it. um, but till now I only got 26 by killing a ton of NPCs, of those down guys, and now I hope that I can find much more that to get it. Because why I was assuming that they would add something like this, because okay, I can't show it, but as you know, in the new Sunken Sea biome, in those castles there's like a ton of this green moss, um, of the sunken moss, I think, which spawns these guys and these P.E.K.K.A sentinels, whatever. You've already seen my big farm, so yeah, great thing, and I'll definitely get a bunch of these. Here's a labyrinth clue. um, yeah, but that's really great that I've found something like that. Nice. And another area where this moss is. Um, I said in the last video that I don't want to make another world because it feels like cheating. Um, why I said this is because in this biome there's a mushroom which gives you 25 life heart, yeah, here, health, forever. 25, it adds it on it, and no matter how much health you already have, it will always add. And in the stone biome, here's a stone which gives you 25 as well. And I've seen a few others which simply make like 10 worlds and eat 10 of these big mushrooms, and then they have like 2,000 lives. And that feels like cheating to me. It's basically like going into creative mode, and then you will lose the fun in the game instantly. Like it's like playing in Minecraft in survival mode and then switching to creative, you will stop interest, you'll lose interest in your world instantly. So this was why I wasn't interested in making a new world, but as you see now, it's necessary because this moss isn't in my normal world. It's because I think it can only generate in areas where you didn't explore yet. Um, oh yeah, here is also. Um, yeah, so I definitely only will take out the moss from that world, and then it's no problem, I think. It's kind of sad that it's not in my Elder world, but I checked it and I didn't find anything like this, like here. I mean, like I spent 5 minutes here and I already got 76. I'll get around 500, just like the other mods, and then it's good. And I mean, they reproduce themselves as well. Of course, the NPCs drop this as well, meaning that if I set up this farm and wait a few hours, then they will have generated a few more of the mods. Yeah. So let's see how long in total it will take for me to get around 500. That's pretty interesting, I think. Um, I think it's completely random. Like I looked here, and then it's in these smaller areas, and it's completely white, like that. Okay. Yeah, but here you see it as well. I just went back in my normal world, and here in the stone biome, like that moss is completely white, and here that moss is completely green, light green, and everywhere where I already went before the update, it didn't generate nothing white at all. So to all players who think like me that several worlds are cheating, you have to you are forced to make 2 or 3, yeah, let's say 2 worlds. Nothing white at all. And another one. They are really not rare. As you know, I digged around my base the whole ocean, meaning that I have enough of the stone ground. But if you will build your own iron farm, yeah, let's call it iron farm, that sounds good. Then I'd recommend obviously to use the stone ground, but with the new shovel you can one-shot it, so getting a bit of it shouldn't be such a problem. Yeah, 99 already, nice. Was already getting frustrated, but then I came from here and you already see it on the map, so there are from time to time really big areas where a lot of this is. Like, I've never seen a biome till now with that amount of this stone moss. So if you do the same thing and you look for biomes or for areas where this is, yeah, pretty good. I think with that I might be at almost 300, 200 to go. That's good. 273. Okay. So half to go, and this is the amount I explored. So definitely, I think 500 is a good amount. With that you get a decent field spawning area, and yeah, I still couldn't figure out whether other mobs are reducing the spawn rate, like having other farms, purple slime, orange slime, blue slime, and so on next to it, if this reduces the spawn rate of that. Oh, okay. I didn't even put stop. Okay, so, whoa, that's also a lot here. Great. So definitely completely luck. From time to time you find nothing at all for 10 minutes, and then you find a ton of these again. Yeah, that's good. The only thing I don't like is that in old worlds, where you discover the stone biome before the update, which is the case for most players, it won't even appear, meaning that most players won't even realize that this exists till a mob drops it, and then they wonder what's that, but they have no idea that this exists in these large amounts of, yeah. But for this is okay to make a new world, I'd say. 300, yay. Just a little side quest. I will try to get as many ghosts with the bow as possible. For these I need more of these. Because they are all one shot. Hello, follow me. If I remember going in that biome the first time and instantly dying from these guys and now simply going through here. I mean, I think that's in most games of that type. Like, of course, the more you play, the better your armor is, the less strong well, your your first opponents are. Okay, thumbnail, and let's go. 1, 2, and they also heal me, meaning that, oh, that's so. The healing radius is also pretty big. 3. I think they last for like 10 to 20 seconds. Don't know if it's always the same. That's pretty cool. That basically means that, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. Okay, yeah, 25 seconds, I guess. Um, Forgot what I wanted to say, but that's kind of cool. The more opponents, the easier. Mm. And 319. A little bit to go, and then we make a cool iron farm. Let's go. Yo, I'll show you a few things while mining. Never seen something like this. I think that's cool. Large amount of that. Not sure if I've seen this before. I like it when they add new stuff in here. Cool. Okay, now I definitely found enough. Like, this is finding gold. You're more excited of finding something like that than finding 10 octarine ores at once. Like, just look at the sheer amount of these. And it goes on over here. So if you want to do the same like me, now you know what's possible. If you found bigger ores or bigger areas, then please tell me. That's really important. But that's pretty cool. Let's go. Okay, I'd say I have enough now. 474. If I need more of it, then I'll get more. But it's really random. So from time to time you will find like uh nothing at all for like 10 minutes, and then at other times you'll find 200 in like 1 minute. So yeah, but it's legal. It's not cheating to do an other world in that case. So don't mind that. Yeah, now we'll build a cool farm, and then I'm really excited to see how good the spawning of them is. Yeah. A short tutorial of how to make the iron farm now. um, I I set up this now, and I'd say it's a good idea to, if you want to redo it, that you know the amount of fields from the length here. For me it's 21, and now I've farmed 474, meaning I can, even before building, before taking away and building stone floor and so on, I can already do the math that I can do 21 times 22 of it. 460 something was it, so yeah. And I'd recommend stone floor. Don't try other floor and then you place that ground on it and then nothing spawns. I think I made that mistakes with these blue slime, because as you see, here is a lot and here is nothing at all, and here is different ground, meaning, you know, yeah. Then you place this here, like this. Already one guy spawned here, even I was standing on it, so they can spawn even if you're really close to it. I'm a little bit annoyed that we don't know how the spawning is there. The developers really have to give us a few detailed information. Like, if I would have this field here and nothing around, whether more NPCs will spawn, or if it doesn't matter, if others can spawn next to it or not. That would interest me a lot. And what I also realized is that they used from the color scheme, what colors? They used pretty light colors, which makes me kind of thinking that the developers were thinking while they were developing it. Of course, it's not simply by accident, those colors. I think they all understood as well that these moss, yeah, whatever, have a pretty high importance. light green and white. I think they want us to find this, to make those farms. I think they might already have seen it coming, that iron and also the ancient gemstones. I would say ancient gemstones are the second thing that becomes pretty rare. And here, as you see, these guys can spawn this now, and so yeah, that's pretty good. And here the guys spawned. Let's go. Perfect. Yeah, then you of course want to place your conveyor belt. Okay. And then once you've done this, I again have the glitch with the conveyor belts that they are invincible but still function. Developers still didn't fix this. You see I can still getting pulled over here. Yeah. If I would go away now and come back later, oh yeah, here. That's simply because I've placed too many. I mean, just just here, that's probably more, and all my streets are conveyor belts as well, and so on. Yes, and every conveyor belt needed iron, so you know where all my iron went. But this is why I'm doing this now. And I think again to the spawning rate, because we really don't have that many information about it yet. I think the closer you are, the higher the spawn rate is, which would make sense because drills and ovens definitely function faster when you're near them. They function also when you're far away, but then slower, and so does the spawn rate, I think. And kind of like this, they heal each other. I'm not sure if they are able to die. I'm watching them now for a certain amount of time, and I would be pretty problematic if they can't die. Because if my ghost summoned with that bow heals me, he heals a lot. Yeah, they are not dying. Okay. But then last but not least, for your iron farm, you of course want to place these spikes. How are they called? Spike trap, yeah. And with that, it should be finished. Theoretically, from now on, infinite iron. And of course also reproducing the stone moss. Few mobs of them drop them, as you know, meaning that every other hour I should be able to add an layer here, and I'll do this definitely till here. Yeah, actually it's pretty practical that the conveyor belt bug, cause like this you see which ground I used. Yeah, where the spike traps are, you can see it as well, but yeah. Okay. Now I feel like, okay, and there's, I don't know, now only 3 are left. I'll help you a little bit. I feel like ending the video now, but at the same time I think it would be very interesting to know how much or how high the spawn rate is of this thing now. If it's worth it. Like let's say all in all, gathering this stuff and so on, maybe an hour, less than an hour, I'd say. Making a new world, you've seen how much I've explored there. It really didn't take that long. But now I'm curious how much will spawn here. And I'm still thinking about taking these farms here away because I really don't need them. And here, I don't know why, but here the spawn rate is, it seems to be higher. Maybe not. Maybe everywhere it's the same spawn rate. That's, you know, pretty annoying that we don't know this. I also got the feeling that more and more of the conveyor belt are disappearing because oh no, but oh how is that possible? He shouldn't be here. Here, by the way, for those who haven't seen it yet, here's my trophy. I haven't sorted my new trophies or rare item stuff in here. Now the conveyables are normal again. Lol. That's weird. And now all are now here. Yeah. I really don't understand it. It's scary and funny at the same time. Here they are all normal. I also think the developers have no clue of this. This must generate completely random when it's there and when not. Here it's so yo. Okay. Yeah, no, but end the video now. I've shown how to make that iron farm, and it has to work. Already a few guys spawned, and in the longer you play, the longer you are AFK or online, the more it will produce. And in the next video, I'll update you about the amount of iron it generates. And I mean, you can scale this up. Like, think about not that size, but building it in that size, then it should produce a ton of iron, you know. So yeah. Then thank you for watching, and in the next one I'll show you how much iron is produced and so on. See you, bye bye.